They called it Carvin extract, a clear, dark liquid refined from the venom sacs of a Deathworld predator. It was so toxic that a single drop could shut down the nervous system of a fully armored Craxian soldier in under 10 seconds. Across the entire galaxy, it was used for only one thing: execution. The rule was simple and known by every species. No biology survives Carvin, not machines, not synthetics, not even the legendary stone-skinned Gorloth. So when the Galactic Trade Summit invited humans to join for the first time, no one expected what happened next. The hall was vast, carved from black crystal and humming with environmental stabilizers. Delegates from 100 worlds floated, slithered, and stood behind protective force fields. At the center table sat the human delegation, soft-skinned, unarmored, and smiling. Ambassador Helen Brooks adjusted her jacket as a tall insectoid Vrix moderator raised a limb. Before trade negotiations begin, it clicked. Custom dictates a demonstration of environmental compatibility. A murmur rippled through the chamber. A small drone descended, holding a vial filled with the dark liquid, Carvin extract. Several delegates recoiled in horror. The Vrix continued, its voice unnervingly calm. This substance is lethal to all known carbon-based life. Species unable to tolerate its presence are deemed unsuitable for unrestricted trade. The drone hovered toward the human table. Gasps echoed. But Ambassador Brooks just blinked. Oh, that. She turned to her aide. Is this the bitter one or the smoky one? Silence. The drone stopped inches from her hand. You've recognized the poison? The moderator asked, its voice laced with disbelief. Brooks smiled politely. Yeah, we call it caffeine. The chamber absolutely exploded into noise. Impossible, one delegate screamed. The translators must be malfunctioning. Another cried out. The compound destroys cellular respiration. Brooks lifted the vial, uncapped it, and sniffed. Definitely caffeine. A bit over-extracted though. And before anyone could stop her, she drank it, the entire vial, in one go. Several delegates fainted on the spot. Medical alarms began screaming throughout the hall. Security drones armed themselves, their red lights flashing. The Vrix moderator froze, its mandibles twitching uncontrollably. Human ambassador, you have just ingested a lethal dose. Brooks swallowed, smacked her lips, and winced. Wow, that's strong. You guys don't dilute this. She coughed once, then straightened her jacket. Huh, gonna need some water. A smaller human slid a bottle across the table. Brooks took a long sip and sighed in relief. Okay, she said, her voice clear. Ready when you are. The medical scanners were going insane. Heart rate elevated, but stable. Neural activity increased. Adrenal response moderate. There was no organ failure. No cell death. Instead, the readings showed something unheard of. Enhanced alertness. The moderator stammered. That compound, it paralyzes nerve synapses. Brooks just shrugged. Yeah, if you're not human. She leaned back in her chair. It's a stimulant for us. Helps us wake up. Some of us drink it every single day. A reptilian delegate hissed in horror. Daily, some people get headaches if they don't have it, Brooks added cheerfully. The hall went dead silent. A massive Gorloth warlord, whose species was nearly wiped out by this very substance, leaned forward. His stone plates ground together as he spoke. That substance dissolved my species' neural cores during the Purge Wars. Brooks nodded sympathetically. Rough. The warlord's voice lowered to a dangerous growl, and you consume it recreationally. Well, Brooks said with a thoughtful look. We also add milk and sugar sometimes. Several translators short-circuited from the stress. The Vrix moderator slowly retracted its limbs. Humanity. Your homeworld is classified as a mid-level death world. Explain this anomaly. Brooks folded her hands on the table. Earth is full of things that want to kill us. Plants, animals, bacteria, even our own atmosphere sometimes. She smiled, a thin, knowing smile. We adapted. Another human from the delegation chimed in. Fun fact, caffeine evolved as a pesticide. It kills insects. He paused, looking directly at the insectoid Vrix moderator. Your insects, the human added, almost apologetically. The moderator made a strangled clicking sound. Negotiations resumed. Very carefully. Trade barriers were quietly removed. Security restrictions were reconsidered, and a new galactic regulation was passed that day. Never assume a substance is a weapon until you've checked whether humans sell it in mugs with funny sayings on them. Later, as the delegates were leaving, a junior alien nervously approached the human table. Ambassador, it asked, is it true humans also ingest ethanol? Capsaicin, nicotine. Ambassador Brooks just smiled. You want the short list or the long one? The alien fainted. And somewhere in the galaxy, a critical warning was updated. No species survives Carvin extract, except the humans, who drink it for fun. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, be sure to subscribe for more.